Wholeness family, what's going on, y'all? Spirit light body, man, coming forward once again. You know what it is. Okay, right into this. So this depiction of the ancient cosmology, Yggdrasil, the tree of life. Understand you are that tree of life. That's why I got right there Yogananda's diagram of the human body next to this. Like I told you, the chakras are the planets. Your planets are your organs. Your planets, yes, your planets, because you're the cosmos, right? You're a micro, or you're the micro of the macro. You're a little cosmos, a little version of the big cosmos, right? So that's why we say micro to macro. Understand that as you traverse this tree, from the coccyx to the crown, from the bottom to the top, those different worlds that you see on Yggdrasil are like the different chakras. There's different points. So I want you to understand that you are an ocean. Think about it like all the life in the ocean. Look at that. The trenches. There's different organisms in the trenches than what it is in the abyss. There's different organisms than what it is there in the midnight zone and so forth, all the way up to the top, right? The sunlight zone. So look at the picture of the human being in the middle there, the microbiome. You have all these different entities living inside of you. And then look at the occult depiction all the way to the right. Now, sorry, these aren't the best quality of pictures, but you can get the idea where they were all going. You see what I'm saying? Understand that you are an ocean. You are a cosmos. I can't explain it to you enough how important and how serious it is. So this is why, like, man, why does he keep talking about probiotics and enzymes? These are the microscopic organisms that are making up your body. And just understand that you got rings within rings and worlds within worlds. And depends on what you put inside of your body is the conditions of these worlds. Like some of my dreams, like I told you, take place in the underworld, in the legs, in the feet. A lot of people think that the root chakra starts at like the coccyx, and I even told you guys that. But actually, upon further inspection and upon further instruction from the adepts, that no, actually, the netherworld actually extends down to the feet. There's multiple chakras. Remember, we just highlight the 7 chakras, but those aren't just the only chakras. Like you have hundreds of chakras throughout the body. So that's why you've seen in Yggdrasil, there wasn't only just 7 of those orbs. If you look at any of the depictions of Yggdrasil, there's not only just 7 worlds. It wasn't just the worlds at the bottom or just, a couple worlds at the top. Between the worlds at the bottom and the top was over 7. And what about Midgard, the ones in between? You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this ancient depiction right here. Look at the feet. They were showing you right there what I'm explaining to you. Right there in the feet. Now, it might be hard for you guys to make that out, but those are serpents. Remember, the feet are the ones, the lower chakras, the root chakra. You see, the feet are the one that carry the grunge of the load, or the weight of the load from the rest of the body when the mind says, let's go get a cheeseburger. Like the feet are the ones who got to do the work. The higher chakras say, oh, let's go do this. The feet got to carry that load, right? So this is why it's important to get the lower body strong, get the lower chakra strong. Like I told you, I used to just think, man, I'm going straight to the root. Straight to the crown, straight to the third eye. You want to get right into the powers. But when you turn on your third eye, like really turn it on. Like I eat like some mushrooms or like, a diamond tree, DMT, some type of spiritual substance like that. And it lets you see like, whoa, like your third eye fully, completely on. You quickly see why you need the ground. It's not a game. This is another depiction that the ancients were showing you, like, man, like, what the heck were they trying to, tell us in this? Like, well, I'm telling you, the microcosm, they're showing you, you are ocean. You're a little version of the large thing. Look at all the different organisms. Look at the feet. All the way up. The legs. Then there goes the coccyx. You see, so they were showing you right there that it wasn't just the 7 main centers. Like, no, the entire body's populated. And when you're having these dreams in these lower, darker spaces, like I told you, that's the netherworld from the feet or from the coccyx right there down. And the coccyx right there is like in between. Well, it's basically at the bottom of your spine, right? And that's what I was telling you about the ascent climbing upward. And so that's the thing, like, in order to be able to do that, you want to get your diet on point. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing, guys. Like, you are what you eat. So you eat fake artificial foods. These organisms on these levels that I'm talking about on the microscopic level are easy. They are very easy to manipulate and to modify. Thus why they say genetically modified organisms. They are very easy to modify. So you eat the fake artificial things and it makes you become fake and artificial. You can't feel love. You can't feel empathy for one another. Not to mention all the other stuff that they're doing to the air, the water supply. I mean, so that's what I'm telling you. Like, it's biochemical warfare all over. So when you get this knowledge, it's like, dang, no wonder the masses aren't activating and they're not understanding this deeper knowledge. How could they? Look at what's in the refrigerator. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, yo, red 40. You ever done any of the research on some of these dyes? And if you hadn't, and you rock with me and you in with me for a long haul, then trust me, I'm gonna bring that information forward to you. I hadn't made up my mind yet whether I'm gonna actually put the time in to do the documentary and, like, you know, really blow that thing out so y'all can see like how much different foods this stuff is in. But most of you rocking with me, I'm sure you're already conscious of that. That like, hey, yeah, I gotta be careful what I eat. And I mean, I ain't no saint, y'all. You know, I'm not perfect either, man. Like, you know, I'm learning in this thing too. For the last 2 years, I've been making a lot of mistakes. I'm thinking I got the microbiome on point, and then I'm like, damn, like I still been consuming this. Like, oh, this is something else I gotta cut out. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. You know, and so I mean, a lot of this stuff that I'm figuring out, I'm saving you work, man. Like, you just listen to me, saving you time, saving you work. I'm telling you, man. Like, yo, if you want the supplements and the links to it and stuff like that, I'll leave it for you. But I'm not just gonna keep just posting all that stuff and no one's even, you know, utilizing it. Like, if you want it, shoot me a comment or something. If you want it seriously, like, it would be something that I'd be willing to be like, hey, yeah, you know, drop me a link to so and so, or hey, do you know anything about this? And I know I got you. And if I don't, I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna tell you I don't know everything. You got something that might potentially help me out, man. Shoot, you know, drop a link, man. Like, yo, that's why we rock with open source over at Secret Energies. Open source. Like, we ain't hiding sources and trying to, oh yeah, stay on top and have people below you. Like, nah, man, it's open source. So we sharing what we got. Like, yeah, here it is. You know, ain't nobody trying to gate guard over here. Like, straight up, it's transparent. So I just wanted you to understand that your astral plane is what you put into your body, what goes into your mind, and it's best that you start getting those things together, getting control of yourself, like I told you guys, because what you do in this world is going to shape your afterlife. And the only way to get into this world again, to change the crazy ass afterlife you might be weaving for yourself, is to come into the world again. But okay, now we got to get into this. This life is a gift. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get into this world again so easily. See, there's more discarnate spirits on the astral plane than what it is here on the physical realm. You think that, oh, this is crazy over here, over there. Everything is connected. There's no separation. You see what I'm saying? So the only thing that you can do is be able to retain yourself when you die and be able to carve your own space in the astral plane. And people who resonate with you there, they'll have a safe haven away from the madness, because otherwise there's a lot of shakiness on the astral plane with these entities, and I don't think you want to be mixed up in that. Spirit light body, y'all. Till I come forward, man. Wholeness.